Hi, second graders. Here is your ReadWorks passage for today. The title of it is called Amy Tan and the Joy Luck Club. This is a ReadWorks passage, so I will read it to you, and then there are some questions to go with it. Amy Tan is a Chinese American author who uses writing as a way to express herself. Tan grew up knowing she loved to write. She always loved telling stories. Her parents wanted her to be a doctor, but she knew writing was her passion. There's a picture here, and the caption says, "The high school students in this photo are discussing Amy Tan's The Joy Luck Club." As a teenager, Amy Tan did not appreciate her Chinese background. She wanted to fit into American culture. As she grew up, however, she realized that her Chinese heritage was an important part of her identity. She began writing about what it means to be the Chinese American. Amy Tan wrote The Joy Luck Club, a book that has 16 stories. The stories focus on Chinese immigrant mothers and their American-born daughters. Tan used a lot of her own past to create these stories. This book was on the bestseller list for 9 months. It was translated into 17 languages. It was even made into a movie. Amy Tan continues to write books about mother-daughter relationships and Chinese culture. Many people around the world have read her books, and they can see themselves in her characters. Boys and girls, you can rewind it and listen to it again, or you can have a grown-up read the passage to you. Each question in the text box that's provided, just write number 1A, number 1A, or number 1B, or number 1C. Do that for the next several ones. Number 1 says, what book did Amy Tan write? A, The Wizard of Oz, B, The Joy Luck Club, or C, The Lowland. Number 2, how does the author describe Tan in the first paragraph? A, as a Chinese American woman who wanted to be a doctor. B, as someone who didn't care much about writing until she was an adult. Or C, as a Chinese American author who uses writing as a way to express herself. Number 3, the text states that Tan wrote about what it means to be Chinese American. What evidence from the passage best supports this statement? A, the stories in the Joy Luck Club focus on Chinese immigrant mothers and their American-born daughters. B, as a teenager, Amy Tan did not appreciate her Chinese background. Or C, her parents wanted her to be a doctor, but she knew writing was her passion. Number 4, the text says that Tan used a lot of her own past to create the Joy Luck Club. Based on this, what might be a major theme of these stories? A, how important music is. B, how heritage affects your identity. Or C, how hard it is to become a doctor. Number 5, what is the main idea of this passage? A, Amy Tan did not appreciate her Chinese heritage as a teenager, but as an adult, she grew to appreciate it. B, Amy Tan is a Chinese American writer who explored mother-daughter relationships and her experience as a Chinese American in her book, The Joy Luck Club. Or C, The Joy Luck Club has 16 stories that focus on the relationships between Chinese mothers and their American-born daughters. Number 6, read the following sentence. As Tan grew up, however, she realized that her Chinese heritage was an important part of her identity. As used in this sentence, what does the word heritage most closely mean? A, family background, B, food recipes, or C, clothes and fashion. Number 7, choose the answer that best completes the statement below. Tan did not appreciate her Chinese heritage as a teenager. Blank, she later grew to appreciate her Chinese heritage. A, especially, B, but, and C, conclusion. Number 8, what is the Joy Luck Club about? So for number 8, just write the answer. Number 9, in the last paragraph, the author says that many people can see themselves in Tan's characters. In your own words, what does this mean? Again, just write your answer. And number 10, why might people be able to see themselves in the characters that Tan writes about? Use the evidence from the text to support your answer. So again, have a grown-up read with you, have a grown-up help you answer the questions. This is just practice. It's okay if you get help, all right? Use the text box provided and make sure you check out the math lessons. Thank you.